Do you remember this line?
Yes.
A movie that made history. Not only that, Gabbar Singh became a household name and an iconic villain. The saddest part is, he lived a very short life. And when he passed away, actor Amitabh tweeted, "The pendulum swings from one end to the other. Our life moves on. Here today, gone tomorrow." Friends and fellow Toastmasters, famous or infamous, giants or Lilliputs, rich or poor, death is the greatest leveler, transcending all human barriers. At the same time, we never like to come to terms with this particular aspect of life, which is so true as sure as the sun will rise tomorrow. We are strangely attached to life, not because we love life, but because we fear death. Life and death are the two sides of the same coin. They are interconnected, but yet we do not like to talk on this topic. We consider as inauspicious, inappropriate at all times. A topic nobody would like to touch even with a barge pole. But here, I would like to speak on this topic and a few aspects. The first aspect I would like to say is the scientific aspect. The scientific view is death is a termination of your biological functioning, and it ends there, which sustains your living. And if you go on to the religious aspect or the spiritual aspects, it's very simple. You just tune on your television in the morning, a plethora of channels you'll find. A long bearded fellow sitting there on a white throne or a colored throne, and just, "Death is an event beyond comprehension. It can only be an experience that can be only imagined. An experience that can be only imagined." I don't want to go far, because my focus today is on the realistic aspects of it. Many of us do not like to know what this topic, or we want to ever dwell on this subject. The reason is we feel that it's not necessary. But I tell you, it's very, very important that we dwell on this subject, because if we love life, the other part of it also we need to do it. And as human beings, we often try to bribe gods or goddesses to secure or to book a seat for a leisure heaven. It is just what I call it an emotion overtaking your logical thinking, just like the Bangalore traffic. But all said and done, when I say this, it takes me back to an incident back home in my hometown. On a very rainy day, a burial was taking place, and they tried to lower the coffin into the pit, but due to the water upthrust, the coffin started blobbing. So a fellow just took a big stone and kept it on the chest of the coffin. Immediately somebody said, "Shh! Don't keep it on the chest." I sternly looked at him and said, "Shh, John. The medical certificate clearly mentioned cause of death, cardiac arrest, and nowhere it was mentioned he forgot to breathe." Keeping jokes aside, life and death are the natural order of things. So, what's so great about it? So I said, we need to plan. We need to plan? Why? We need to plan so that during a lifetime, when you plan for your death, it's leads you to have a prepare and plan for a beautiful ending and not have chaotic situations when you are no more. And how do you do it? It's very simple. A few things that I noted was create a trust, however big or small, for someone you love or some project that you love which is very dear to you, so that when you are no more, that person is engaged or empowered to continue and be associated with it. Next, I would like is buy an insurance plan. Even if your insurance advisor, now they are called advisor, earlier they were called agents, has all the guts to tell your wife, this guy or this man of yours is worth much more when he's no more. Just keep a poker face like an intelligent dumb. Sign the check for the premium and give it to him, because definitely it will help him, the people behind, to overcome some financial burdens. Next, pledge or donate your body or parts of your body to an institution. It may be your heart, liver, kidney or cornea. It might not be as beautiful as Aishwarya Rai's, but remember, somewhere someone will live through you. And last but not the least, make a will. Making a will? Why? It's futile. I have not amassed great wealth. I don't have an estate. Why should I do it? Yes. When you make a will, you have the power to decide what gifts or possessions you would like to leave behind for a person whom you love and trust. Secondly, register it and give it to a person whom will be able to execute it. Now why I say this is because an accident or a sudden attack will not give you time or room to call for a discussion or a meeting. So remember, all my techie friends who are seated here, death is real and not virtual. And there can be no retakes for your mistakes, because the pendulum swings from one end to another. Life follows suit. Here today, gone tomorrow.